Emmanuel Pacquiao. And also my
Time will
Tagalog
come.
is yes. Time will come.
Time will come that you will
The
Tagalog more.
tables will turn.
Yes, one of these days. One of these days. If I wasn't a fighter, I probably would be a chef.
Pabawas ng pabawas yung mga words natin,
Yeah.
no? Kanina nakaka-full sentence pa tayo.
Translation, please.
So, I need a translator. As Miss
Oh,
Universe.
I got you.
Wow! Any lutang moments, translate that.
Yeah. Any flying moments?
Are you a
Maybe
Marvel
Wolverine.
fan?
Actually, people have been saying I have Wolverine.
Yeah,
you know.
Wolverine.
Let's do
You can
Asian
do
Wolverine,
that.
guys.
Asian Wolverine.
But if you have like a photo shoot or a video shoot and you want to look good and you want your abs
Okay.
to pop and you want your jawline to come out, then yeah, go to the sauna.
5 lucky winners will have a chance of winning 3,000 pesos each.
Welcome to Petsa De Peligro, ang horror comedy podcast tambayan para sa real talk, budgeting at hustling. Kung saan pinagtatawanan natin ang pinaka nakakatakot na mumu sa lahat, ang kakapusan sa pera. Hosted by Poca and Charuth. Brought to you by UnionDigital Bank.
Hello! Welcome back sa isa na namang episode ng Petsa De Peligro.
Yes. Ay, Mare, pansin mo na ba yung set natin ngayon?
Kaya nga nagpaka-low-key nga ako last episode.
Sobrang pasabog. Grabe, diba?
Actually.
Yung tinaas, diba? Tapos naka-couch tayo from monoblock.
Kaya nga.
Iba ang atake.
Asensado
Iba ang
ha.
atake.
May pa-cotton effect pa. Ilang girls ang di nakapag-skincare dyan.
Hindi ako nakapag-niacinamide para dyan, Mare. Ang ganda na set. Shoutout sa
Shout out po sa team.
Love you guys.
Love it.
Yes. And today, nandito naman tayo sa isa na namang panibagong episode
Yes.
ng ating Petsa De Peligro, which is a little exciting.
Oh, ba't napa-English ka bigla?
Because I can English. Because I can English for 5 minutes. Dahil ang ating guest ngayon ay medyo matunog sa hindi lamang sa kanilang larangan pati na rin sa social media dito sa ating bansa.
Yes, dahil katatapos lang ng show, ng napakagandang show, which is...
Takeshi's Castle. Ay, hindi ba?
Iba yun, mali!
Luba, Takeshi's Castle.
Mali,
Sorry.
sa Japan.
Sobrang mali.
So, ayan na nga. Ayan, mainit-init pa na Physical Asia.
Physical Asia. And when you say Physical Asia, aside from Manny Pacquiao,
Yeah.
who made an entrance. Who made an entrance.
Literal. And exit
Quite an
also. An entrance and exit.
Who made an entrance and exit. Stayed a little while, but exited as well.
So, entrance and exit yun. We have Mark Mugen Striegl.
Yes.
Thank you guys. Thanks for having
Welcome,
me.
Mark. Oh my
Yes.
God. Thank you so much for having
Thank
me
you.
here. For having me.
Mark, thank you.
Happy to be here. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Just
So,
wanted-
how have you been?
Yeah.
Things have been good. Things have changed a lot since the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, the show was amazing experience, and so happy to have been part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, right after the Physical Asia situation, how was your life different compared to now?
Whoa.
Wow.
A big jump.
Things have changed. I mean, a lot more people recognizing me in the streets from the show. A lot more pictures. I was in BGC last night, walking through Mitsukoshi and just like around BGC area.
Oh, they know you.
And a lot of people were asking for photos. Just a lot of people that watched the show. And I think that saw the funny memes,
Yes.
from the show.
the funny
the
memes.
memes got pretty crazy and out of control for a while.
We also saw the interview that you've had with Tito Boy.
Yes.
The-
A lot of people been choked after the show.
People have started asking me in pictures. It's either pose for the picture like this, like the hanging challenge, or to put them in a choke for the photos. So
There's
those are
only
like the
2
two
challenges
requests.
At least you can do that legally.
Yes.
And due to the insistent public demand.
Yeah. I wish I can do that also.
No. Nako. Charot,
No,
pamilyado na
I'm
yung
the
tao.
one. No, beautiful family, Mark.
You don't want to ruin it.
Yeah,
But if you will be given the chance.
Miss Universe. No, Mark, congrats.
Thank you.
Anyway, Mark, I understand that you grew up in Japan.
Yes.
When was the first time that you visited the Philippines?
So my mom is from Mindoro, from
Ooh.
Calapan. Yeah, from Oriental
Calapan.
Mindoro.
Calapan.
Yes,
Oh,
yes. My dad's from New York, from the States. And growing up, I grew up in Tokyo, Japan. I was born and raised there, but my parents would always make sure that we either visited the States or the Philippines.
Oh, okay.
Me and my
So
brother,
every now
there's
and
two of
then.
us, every now and then. So every now and then was usually like Christmas vacation or summer vacation.
Yeah.
So I go to the Philippines regularly growing up. And then after I went to the States for university, San Diego. And then after university, I moved to the Philippines to follow my dream of being a pro MMA fighter.
Yeah. Well, I think that's one of the biggest differences of Japan and the Philippines when it comes to the Christmas season.
Yeah. I mean, no one does Christmas like the Philippines.
I know.
Yeah, it's like
The
another
long-
level here. But Japan Christmas season's quite nice. And but yeah, it's
Quiet.
another animal here.
Is
Not
it quiet there?
Yeah, it's not.
It's super quiet.
Yeah, you don't have the fireworks and
And karaoke.
Yes,
Yeah, and the
yes,
karaoke.
it's another animal here.
And
in
the
Philippines.
entire family gathering together in
Yes.
one house, cooking and all the chaos.
Yes. Like all the culture is very different, right, between Japan and the Philippines. So that was, But my parents, they retired and they live in Baguio now. So that was a bit of a culture shock for them first after spending like 30 plus years in Japan.
Oh, okay. So your parents are now
My
here.
parents are here in the Philippines.
Retired.
Yeah, they're retired. Yeah.
For good.
For good.
Oh, okay.
Actually, they're here.
Oh, okay. Please welcome.
Please welcome.
Yeah. What's up?
The Striegl family.
Reunion.
To feel the Christmas.
Yes.
What about the language barrier? Are you having trouble with it?
Oh, with
Since you're
Tagalog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just bad with languages, to be honest. Like,
Same with us.
Yeah.
We only have 2 minutes to English.
like it's not from getting punched from CTE. Like I've just been always bad with languages. It's not from my profession,
Mhm.
getting hit in the head too many times. Like I'm just bad with languages because even growing up in Japan, my Japanese is not quite fluent, but it's conversational enough to get around the city.
Yeah.
But since I grew up in Japan, I can speak more Japanese than Tagalog. Unfortunately.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
So my
will
Tagalog
come.
is time will come.
time will come that you will
The
Tagalog more.
tables will turn.
Yes, one of these days, I hope.
Kung ano na lang sinasabi talaga.
I'm sorry,
Binakaalala
Mark.
talaga.
That's all we can see in the dictionary.
Yes. Pabawas ng pabawas
No, it's
yung
good,
mga
it's
words natin,
Yeah.
no? Kanina nakaka-full sentence pa tayo. Ngayon,
I'm just pulling the quotes card. Life quotes.
Yes, you enjoy? Yes.
But you can understand some
Konti lang,
Tagalog.
konti lang.
Wow, konti lang. You can do
one
that.
of the few words.
Enough for you to get around.
Yes, enough for me to get around. Yes, and order food and directions and stuff. Basics.
Yeah. Well, by the way, let's move on to the next topic, which is the global economic crisis.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
That is happening in Japan. May alam
What can I say about the global economic crisis? No, just
Wala.
kidding. 5 lucky winners will have a chance of winning 3,000 pesos each. You just have to follow UnionDigital on social media accounts or on all social media platforms. Watch Petsa De Peligro episode 4.
This episode.
one, and catch the keyword. Comment the keyword on UnionDigital's main post with screenshots na finalo nyo na sila.
Yes,
And
we
wait
need proof.
Yes, and wait for the announcement. And the episode 4 keyword is
Kaya. Ayan. So, yun ang i-comment nyo, guys. Comment nyo na dyan at 5 ang mananalo sa inyo. Let's go.
Pasabog, no? 3,000. Maka-join
Wow,
na.
3,000 each.
Sumali.
We're gonna join.
Po ang nanalo pa. Just kidding. So before the Mark Mugen happened as an athlete, how were you before? How did you prepare for is this something that you've been really wanting growing up?
To be a professional athlete?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, growing up in Tokyo, I always got fascinated. I always loved sport. Basically, I started wrestling when I was 8 years old.
8 years old.
I started doing freestyle wrestling, not WWE wrestling, not the like real wrestling, real
The one with the ladder.
Yeah, ladders and chairs.
The foldable chair? You don't like that?
With the colorful
The spandex,
onesies.
yes.
Yeah, you don't want the colorful
No,
briefs.
no.
Okay.
Colorful briefs.
Yeah.
Ano? Calvin Klein ba?
No, the shiny briefs.
The shiny briefs, yes.
No,
yes.
okay.
So I did the, it's like Olympic style wrestling, freestyle wrestling. It's the style of wrestling that they have in the Olympics. So it's like takedowns and throws. I started doing that when I was 8 years old at the international school I went to in Japan. And then that was my very first sport. And I excelled in that and was a champion at my school. And then I got into MMA when I was 17 years old. And then just continued. And I picked up MMA quite fast because of my wrestling background. It translates very well. A lot of champions in the UFC and in big promotions, they have wrestling backgrounds. Freestyle wrestling or Greco-Roman wrestling, Olympic style wrestling background. So it translates very well into real combat, into MMA. So that was my base going into MMA. And then,
And I also love the fact that at the age of 8 years old,
Yeah.
he already knows what he wants.
Why? Why do you know wrestling at 8?
Because no, it's because my older brother. I have one older brother. His name's Frank, and he started wrestling randomly. And being the younger brother, he's 4 years older than me.
What do you mean
I just copied
randomly?
it.
Like you guys are in the grocery and then you randomly...
No, like join the team randomly. Join the team. Yeah. No, but it's random because my parents they're not
teachers.
athletes and they're teachers.
Yeah.
And they don't really work out. They're not that into fitness.
Yeah.
But my older brother randomly decided to join the wrestling team at our school just out of a whim. And then me being the younger brother, I just copied him. And I thought it was cool and just continued.
Mm. So during those moments, you've known that you're gonna be an athlete. You didn't have any like plan Bs or something. Okay, so I'm gonna be a chef.
Yeah,
If
or
I actually
doctor.
pushed through.
Actually, if I wasn't, that's funny you mentioned chef, because if I wasn't a fighter, I probably would be a chef because I really like cooking. And I like eating. I like eating and I like cooking.
The Gordon Ramsay of Japan. Oh yeah.
I can cook a really good lasagna. I have a few specialty dishes that I like. I can't indulge too much now because of my sport and my,
Your
I
diet.
don't cook as much as when I was
Oh,
younger, because I'm dieting all the time and I'm always competing. But I probably would have been a chef if I wasn't a fighter. But I did, to answer your question, I did know from a young age that I wanted to be a professional athlete. My goal was first to represent the Philippines and go to the Olympics for freestyle wrestling. But then I got into mixed martial arts. I got into MMA my senior year of high school. And then I got obsessed with MMA instead. And then wrestling kind of took the backseat.
Yeah, and that's one thing that's good about having a very clear vision. So just you would know what to do right now. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So, what do you know about sports? You love doing sports, or you love doing sports, or you know that there's money there.
Yeah.
Why sports?
Yeah, it's a good. It's a good question.
Right?
It's a good question. Yes, very good, very good.
It is.
No, it's a good.
No one's complaining, babe.
Yeah? I'm just having a hard time, like physical Asia. This is my physical Asia.
No, basically, yeah, like life of an athlete is a struggle, right? Like especially life as a fighter is a struggle financially because a lot of fighters are jumping from fight to fight. And unless you make it to the level of, Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, guys in the UFC, Conor McGregor, right? Like that level, it's a struggle. And a lot of people are just living from fight to fight. And a lot of guys in the UFC are even working part-time. Like they have and they're just training on the side and they can't,
They have a 9
they're not, they don't earn enough from the UFC to quit their job. There are quite a lot of fighters that are still working that are in the UFC and active. So yeah, it was a struggle, especially when I first started out as a pro. I remember my first few fights, how the fight world works is you kind of have to put together, in boxing and MMA, you have to put together a string of wins and then good quality wins and have like an undefeated record, like 5-6 wins, and then a bigger promotion will sign you. And then you'll get a bigger contract and a bigger deal. So in my first few fights, I was like breaking even. And some of those fights I'd have to pay my own expenses just to get to the promotion. And if I lost, I would have lost money. But if I won, I'd break even. Or maybe just make a little bit extra on top of that. So I had to do that for a few fights until I put together that string of wins, and then I got a real contract with a bigger promotion like that.
You have other jobs while you're doing the string of the wins.
Yeah. At that time, I was I taught some English in Japan as an English teacher. I worked at Toys R Us when I was in college.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which is in the US.
Which is in the US. In San Diego, I worked at Toys R Us. Also worked at a sandwich shop at a cafe on campus in San Diego.
Wow.
I prefer that to Toys R Us because Toys R Us,
A lot
I don't know,
of
it
kids.
just wasn't fun. It just wasn't fun, Toys
It
R
looks
Us.
fun, but it is.
It looks fun,
not.
but it wasn't. And like a lot of unhappy, angry customers. Maybe just that for when I was there for like a month. So anyway, I quit at Toys R Us and I ended up working at the sandwich shop on campus, and I liked the food there. So I get free meals after, so.
Okay, you don't want the free toys in
No, I
Toys R
don't want the free toys.
Is there gonna be like, sorry, out of curiosity, if you work for Toys R Us, are you gonna get a free toy?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't part of my contract. Maybe the others, but not mine, unfortunately. Yeah.
$5,000.
Yeah,
worth of
worth of toys.
No, I would have loved that, some Nerf guns and some cool stuff,
I know.
No, it wasn't part of my contract.
Well, I have a question though. So since now that you are a professional athlete, how do you maintain your body? Since this is one of the biggest factors for you to maintain your effectivity.
Yes, yeah. Nice.
We're stitching words.
No, I love
Naises
it.
ako, ate.
Effectivity, I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the effectivity.
Oh, it's good.
Poca respect.
We're gonna be a Striegl also. Striegl.
I'm 37 now, so like my metabolism isn't what it used to be.
Okay.
So like I do diets. I'm careful with my diet, but I do a lot of not a lot, but I do some fasting now. Because for example, I still like to eat. I like to go out and eat with my friends. After hard training, sometimes we'll go to Korean barbecue and have drinks and just have all you can eat, right?
Your guilty pleasure.
Yes, exactly. So if I have a night like that, then the next day I'll fast, just to balance it out. Or like, I'll maybe not fast the whole day, but I'll skip like breakfast and lunch just to offset the calorie bomb that I had the night before, So things like that I've tweaked over the years as my metabolism has slowed down, and it's not like my 20s, when I could just redline the whole time and eat whatever I wanted and stay lean, So,
yeah.
But yeah, I watch my diet a lot, and sometimes it's costly, especially when I'm preparing for a fight. If I have a competition, then I really have to, because you have weight classes in fight sport. So I have to make weight, and I'll have to drop sometimes 5 to 10 kilos. For a fight, and you need good food, and you need to spend money to buy the right stuff at the grocery to have a good diet for that.
So you prepare your own food.
I prepare my own food. In the past, I've worked with some meal prep sponsors. But
do you find them effective? Because I don't.
No, they are effective, but it's like. It also, to be honest, like it depends on your lifestyle, right? Because if you're going out to eat with your friends and you're like the weird guy with your your Tupperware, take it out of your bag, right?
Is there like a microwave here that I can use?
Exactly. So it depends on your lifestyle, but it can be effective for sure if you're just eating only what they're giving you and you're not in a calorie surplus, like beyond that, and you're not cheating at night, then you will lose weight for sure.
You can eat it in one meal, right? The whole meal prep.
I ordered before meal prep for 1 week. For the entire day, I ate the 3 meals. So I was doing 1 meal a day. Oh man.
1 meal.
I've done that
Full
too.
meal.
I've done that too with my meal prep. Like had it all at once just because it's so good. Sometimes, they all look so good and I'm hungry and I'll eat all of them at once. I'm like, oh no, what have I done?
And then you're guilty.
Yes, exactly.
So now you prep your own food.
Hoy! Mukhang Petsa De Peligro ka na naman Relax lang. May diskarte dyan. Dito sa Petsa De Peligro Podcast, mapapakinggan mo ang real hustles, budget tips, at mga relatable kwento na grabe, ako yun, katalaga. Kaya kung gusto mo maging mas wais at handa ang sweldo, sagot ka na ng podcast na to, man. Pati ng Union Digital. Follow and subscribe to Petsa De Peligro on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts. Pati na rin ang Union Digital Bank on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Kumpleto din yan for funny highlights or seryoso tips at advice. Kaya check us out sa lahat ng social media platforms. Bago ka pa maubusan ng mobile data.
title is Petsa De Peligro.
Yes.
Are you aware with the Petsa De Peligro?
Are you familiar with the term?
Is even
a little
something-
bit. If you could explain. If you could explain.
Yeah,
it,
sure.
No,
please.
I'm not familiar.
The Petsa De Peligro is where I'm at right now. So Petsa De Peligro happens for the corporate people here in the Philippines. Usually the ones who are expecting salaries every twice a month.
Okay.
every
So,
payroll cut
even
off.
like the days before you get your salary, you have the Petsa De Peligro. It means the hardest part of the month,
Got
since
it.
the money is running out
Yeah.
and you're literally trying to hang by a thread.
Yeah.
And waiting for your paycheck.
Yes.
So that's
Got it.
what the
That's their Petsa De
Got it.
Peligro.
Petsa
Got
De
it.
Peligro is.
Got it.
So
A crucial
I personally experienced it before I became a content creator.
Mhm.
I used to work in a corporate job, and then, bro, it's I don't even I'm even crying by just thinking about it.
It's a grind for sure.
It's very challenging. And you as well. If you're going,
yeah. No,
Yes.
just no. No more explanation. No.
yeah. So that's pretty much what the Petsa De Peligro is.
Cool.
What about you? You've mentioned that you've worked for
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, you need to
earlier
work.
in my career, things were tricky. As I mentioned before, like, I mean, fight life. Sometimes you're going from fight to fight. You're just living from. I mean, it's not a monthly paycheck like that, but really, it's like from fight to fight, right? So you're trying to
It's
fight as
different.
much as possible, right? And if you get injured, then you're screwed too, because then you can't fight, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, those are the ups and downs with fight sports. Sometimes you're just struggling and you're looking for the next fight, and then sometimes if you need the money too, you'll take fights even though you're not in the best shape. Or you have an injury, but you're like, but need the money, and and also the ego as a fighter too. You're still kind of like, no, I could do it. I could beat this guy,
So
but
there's no any restrictions. Say you have like an injury, and then you can still join the competition.
no, they don't check you. I mean, they do the regular medical tests, like they do your eye check, they do blood work, they do MRI, like a scan for your
Over.
head and everything, just to make sure you don't
Fit
have
to fight.
concussions.
Fit to fight certification.
Yeah.
Fit to work.
Fit to work. Fit to fight.
But they won't check stuff like, like shoulder injuries or knee injuries.
Oh,
and those
okay.
things like you can disguise. They can't check your
Yeah.
whole body, and do like a scan for everything.
More on a general
Yeah.
part.
So that's the case with that's happened with quite a lot of fighters like over the years, where they've taken fights and they're not in their best shape and they're just doing it for like the paycheck, So that's one of the challenges
Yeah.
of fight sports.
How are you doing your budgeting before, let's say, for your food? Oh, I have a question. I understand that you have your family now.
Yes.
You had your family and then you were fighting as well. So how were you doing when it comes to the budgeting?
Yeah, I mean, well, my wife's better at that stuff. She had
Let's
some of
go.
the yes.
Hi,
Mark's wife is on
wifey.
the line. Hi, Mrs. Mugen.
Explain the budget. Family budget.
Yes.
Can you show us the pie chart?
Of the family. Okay.
So right now we're constructing our house in Baguio. My wife and my kids are in Baguio, and I used to spend more time in Baguio, but then when I joined the Philippine national team for Sambo, I had to base myself in Manila because I'm on payroll from PSC, and also I have mandatory training, 3-4 times a week. So I really have to be based here in Manila. So we make it work. Either they come down to see me or I go up to see them, and we do video chat almost every day. So yeah. Yeah, my wife, she's better with the finances, and
You just leave it to her.
yeah,
You just
basically,
You just
something
fight.
like that. I just fight. I just fight and send her the money. Yeah.
You're literally fighting for your
Fighting for
family.
your
Yes,
family's
yes.
life.
Yes,
I
yes.
hope someone could do that for me.
Yeah. Maybe Mark knows someone
me?
in the team.
Me? You are so busy. I bet you're so busy. Not just for the training, but sometimes you would also need to go outside of the country. How do you juggle your time between your career and your family and your kids as well?
Yeah, my kids are 6 and 4, so it's
6 and
it's
4.
a wild, like feral age,
I know.
where they have so much energy,
Yeah.
But it's a great fun age, and it can be tiring balancing things, but I'm lucky that my wife's super supportive of me for my
That
sports
is very
career,
important.
and with everything, and also the grandparents, my parents and her parents are all in Baguio with the
Okay.
family, so we have
The
like
whole
a
fam.
great support system. and everyone is there helping with the kids. Because as they say, right, it takes a village to raise a kid,
To
right?
raise a kid.
So, yeah.
Especially if it's kids.
Yes, and my son has a lot of energy. My wife actually was a former volleyball player before at Ateneo, so she's quite a good athlete, and our kids have a lot of energy, so it can get quite tiring sometimes.
So do you think your kids will also be in the athletic world in the future?
Yeah, we hope so. Yeah. I've already started my son Maxi's jiu-jitsu classes like a few months ago. So he's training jiu-jitsu in Baguio. And, I think sports would just be good for both of them. I believe in the power of sport, and it's going to help them build confidence and just develop a strong mind and, good values overall. So
Discipline.
I definitely want them to discipline. Exactly. I want them to pursue sports, and of course it's up to them. I'm not going to, force a sport down their throat.
But if we were to ask you, what do you want for them?
Yes. Then I definitely I don't know if I'd want them to be fighters, of course, because as a parent, that's kind of scary,
You've
right?
gone through it.
Yeah, exactly. And I see the worry. I've seen my parents worry and freak out before fights. I remember my mom at one of my cage fights, the only time that my mom and dad watched me in an MMA fight. And thankfully I won. But I remember my mom was there, and almost like Manny Pacquiao's mom, something similar to that, just looking up and praying, and just so much concern in her eyes, So I know the stress as a parent, and I don't know if I want my kids to be fighters, but if they do decide, then of course I'll support them. But definitely sports.
Yeah, definitely sports. What is your favorite bonding with them whenever
With my
you
family?
get the chance? Yeah.
I think just Netflix and movie time, and movie time, and having we have popcorn and movie night. My kids at
That's
this age,
cute.
they love popcorn right now. So we'll make some good popcorn, and just a nice movie, and maybe go into an amusement park or somewhere fun.
Especially
before
in
that.
Baguio, you
Yes.
guys have a lot of parks there.
Yeah, we'll go for a park. We'll go to John Hay, or I'll take them to Sky Ranch or somewhere. Something fun for the kids,
Sky Ranch.
They watched your Physical Asia episode.
Yeah, they watched it.
Really?
They watched it, yeah.
What did they say?
I mean, Zoe, my daughter, she's 4, so it's she
Were
does,
they like, I want to be like that in the
Or
future?
they're afraid.
Or they're like, I don't want to be like that.
Yeah.
no, they're not scared, but Zoe's a little too young to understand. She gets it, but Maxi, my son, he's 6, he's a little older, so he thinks it's cool.
Oh,
Yeah, and he's starting to get into fitness and working out. So actually, we made him hang on the rings at the gym the other day. Last week, we were in Baguio. I was in Baguio last week, and there's rings in the gym we go to, Regiment Fitness. And Maxi was, we put him on the rings. It was funny.
Well, I think the influence of the parents really plays a big factor in terms
Yes.
of the goals
Yes.
that your children will set to their
No,
to their
definitely.
lives.
No,
Yeah,
definitely. And that's why, I wanna push them with sports, because there's sports is really good just for
Yeah.
developing as a person.
and it's also something that you can share a lot
Yes.
with them
Yes.
if they choose to be an athlete probably in the
Exactly.
future. Well, since we are already talking about family, I was wondering, how did you shift your budgeting when you were single and then when you became a
Father and a husband.
Yeah, when I was single and I was fighting, it was just all about, fight sport. It's still an individual sport, like you have your teammates and you have your crew that you work with, but you step into the cage alone. And when I was single, it's like, just spending for myself, right? And like fighting solo in the cage, and spending for myself. And then, once I got married, things changed, of course. There's 2 of us, and then now there's 4 of us, So definitely raising a family is costly. And, now it's formula and everything is expensive, right? So
I know.
So having kids can be costly. So now it's not just about me like it was earlier in my career. It's about the family, and we're trying to finish and build our house in Baguio. So
Ooh, yay.
we're excited about
Congrats.
that.
Congrats. Yes. Right now, after the Physical Asia, so do you have like more of an endorsements?
Yes.
Yes.
Family.
And how was it?
I have some projects lined up, and I've been doing some shoots since I got back. It was kind of crazy. I It's funny. I was in Vietnam on vacation in Hanoi with my family when the first set of episodes aired.
Okay.
And I was drinking and just like, I was drinking beer and like, just on vacation, relaxing. And then my phone started to blow up and I started getting calls for different deals and stuff. And I'm like, oh no, I got to get in shape fast, So, I mean, I never let myself get too far out of shape, but there was a bit of panic because I was like beer in hand and drinking and I'm like, enjoying. Oh no. And I have 1 week and I got to like be like, bring the same shape that I had on the show, something like that.
Yeah, that's when the handler comes in.
Yes.
Yeah, leave that to your handler. So fight for your handler.
And fight your handler. Fight your handler.
Don't do that.
Don't do, sorry.
Don't do that.
Sorry, Mark. For people who also wants to do that kind of sports, what's your sports? MMA and Sambo.
Yes, MMA and Sambo. Yes. So I do combat. I do combat Sambo and sports Sambo with the Philippine team. They're both combat sports. Combat Sambo is like MMA. There's punches, kicks, headbutts. Sports Sambo is only grappling, no strikes.
So Sambo is more bloody.
Yeah. Well, combat Sambo is more bloody because you have headbutts, which is pretty crazy. yeah. Headbutts are in combat Sambo. That's the interesting thing about combat Sambo. So I do 2 sports. I do, 3 sports. Combat Sambo, sports Sambo, but they're both Sambo, and then MMA. So,
okay.
But it's all combat sport.
Okay. For the recovery part, when you get injured, that's your own budget. You need.
Yes. Yeah. That's a good question. A lot of, I mean, if you're signed with a promotion like the UFC, they actually won't cover your medical costs unless you get injured in the fight itself. And a lot of promotions are like that. A lot of the top promotions, smaller promotions, sometimes they won't even cover if you get injured in the fight. But big promotions like the UFC One Championship, if you get injured in the fight, then they'll cover the hospital bill. So they're actually the funny story about that is that there are some fighters that actually go into fights injured and then they pretend that the injury was from the fight.
So the
UFC will cover their surgery for their shoulder or their knee, which already needed surgery before the fight. And that's real. That actually happens. Yeah, that happens. That's one of the struggles with injuries and with fighters.
So you need budget for training.
You need budget
for recovery.
Yes, for massages.
And then for the meal prep.
Meal prep.
How do you do that for the meal prep?
I like to do meal prep on Sundays. I like to just
for the whole week.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still me that does it. Yeah,
So you go to the grocery.
I'll go to the grocery. I'll depending on how much weight I have to lose, I'll have to buy healthy food. But like that's the problem, right? Healthy food is expensive, right?
Yes.
That's why fast food is cheaper, right? But you can't diet and perform on fast food, right? So, I'll go to the grocery. I'll meal prep for like a week in advance and just put it in Tupperware, something like that.
As an athlete, you would also need to be a dietitian, a little bit of a dietitian as well.
To learn.
Yeah, no, you need to learn that.
And to learn your body.
Yes, because everyone's body is different too, right? So you need to figure that out just through trial and error and hopefully you can learn from some good mentors and stuff.
Yeah.
I just learned from wrestling because in wrestling, you have to diet a lot. So I was already dieting and losing weight when I was 10 years old. I was already losing like 2 kilos when I was like 10 years old. Yeah. So quite used to it. But that's because that's wrestling culture. Wrestling, you're always losing weight and going to different weight classes for competitions. So I started at a young age. So because of that, I learned about diet quite early.
And then it's also going to be a different story for MMA. When it comes to your weight situation.
Yeah, well, MMA is similar to wrestling in that, like I walk around at about 76 kilos. When I fight in MMA, I fight at 66 kilos. So I lose 10 kilos before every fight. And I'll do 5 kilos of that through dieting. And the other 5 kilos I'll do just through sauna and water weight, like 24 hours or 2 days before the weigh-ins.
Is it really effective for sauna? You to lose weight through sauna?
Yeah, but it's you have to understand it's not for real weight loss. It's just temporary water dehydration, just to keep the scale, basically, for that one moment on the scale. And then right after I make weight on the scale, I drink a ton of Pocari, water, coconut water, whatever, and then I've gained all the weight back. So it's really just for that. But if you have like a photo shoot or a video shoot and you want to look good and you want your abs to pop and you want your jawline to come out, then go to the sauna. But your energy will be low, of course, because so you have to be mentally strong, have some espresso shots or whatever, because you are dehydrating your body and you're going to be tired after doing like 2 hours.
At least I'm fit.
I love that. If you're going to have a photo shoot, do a sauna.
Yeah, I know that's a hack. But don't drink water after the sauna because that takes away the whole point, right? So it's really, you're there just to dehydrate. It defeats its purpose, exactly.
Let's do that every day.
And I have done that before, actually. Like gone to the sauna before photo shoots because I have had some last minute calls like 2 days before a photo shoot and I'm out of shape so it does work.
Photo shoots are exhausting as well.
Yeah.
Can be.
Thanks
it's
for
really
that
exhausting. Yeah. Well, noted.
No more facials for us.
Very yes.
Tipid hacks. You know the tipid tips?
No, what's that?
Let's not talk about it.
It's like how you save money tip.
Tipid.
Okay, got it,
Tipid. It's your tips for saving money.
Tips for saving
tipid
money.
tips.
Definitely. You can make meal prep cheaper and more affordable. I mean, really, there's nothing wrong with just with white rice, with white rice, and just chicken inasal, like chicken, white rice and chicken and maybe just some small veggie on the side and you're good to go.
Good protein, good carbs.
Good source of protein.
No, exactly. So you don't need to make it complicated or use super expensive ingredients, I still, one of my staple meals throughout, my career and just over the last few months has just been the simple chicken inasal, chicken and rice.
Okay. So as an athlete, what is a day in the life of your training schedule?
So what's your work week looks like?
I mean, really depends on the day, but a Monday would be A Monday would be training at La Salle with the judo team because our sambo team has affiliation or we work with the judo team at De La Salle. So judo training there with the sambo team. Tuesday, sambo sparring. Wednesday, strength and conditioning, lifting weights, working on my power and my speed. Thursday, sambo sparring again. Friday, back to strength and conditioning. And then Saturday is our end of week hard sambo national team sparring day. Like where we all get together and we have the closing hard sparring for the end of the week. So training every day except for Sunday. Sunday's rest day. But
we really need rest days.
Yeah, you really need rest days. I mean, or your body's just going to break down. But it depends on your intensity too, right? Some people, right? If you're not training intense enough and your body's not sore, then you don't need a rest day. It's not enough. And you need to get back in the gym and,
So basically
Sundays,
your entire week is already planned on a weekly basis.
Yeah. But if I have a competition, then I'll add in extra workouts. I'll have extra workouts. Typically, I'll work out, once a day hard if I don't have a competition. But if I have a competition coming up, sometimes 2 a days.
For on a daily basis, how long does it usually take?
A training session? Yeah. Our national team training is usually like 2 hours. 2 hours. Okay. And like it's usually like an hour and 15 minutes of technique and stretching at the beginning. And then the last 45 minutes is hard sparring. But again, like working out, I mean, just for, people listening, working out, it doesn't need to be 2-3 hours, right? It's really just depends on your level of intensity. Like I have great workouts that I do that are, under 30 minutes, and my heart rate gets jacked up and I'm sweating so much and that's perfect. And then I'm super sore the next day just because I was really focused and I dialed in and I kept the intensity level high, so if it just depends. It's better to do a 20-minute hard workout than do nonsense for 2 hours, and just be like walking around the gym or on your phone, right? So
exactly.
Sorry for doing that, Mark.
No, I do it sometimes too. It's okay. No
sorry,
worries.
Mark.
No, we all
all the people at the gym.
No,
I
we
think you're
all do it.
pointing-
We all do it from time to time.
I've been called out.
You've been called out right
Yeah.
now. Okay. Did you even experience any struggle, budgeting your money growing up, or as you move along with your journey as a fighter?
No, definitely. There were some times pandemic was hard.
Oh yeah.
Pandemic was difficult. I was teaching during pandemic, doing personal training, and some online classes. And, I think pandemic was hard for everyone, especially. And then I got my break during the pandemic when I got signed by the UFC, but like before that, all sports promotions around the world like froze and stopped, right? So up until I got signed by the UFC, it was difficult budgeting and like figuring out where the next paycheck would come from.
Yeah. I think a pandemic really took a toll on us, on everyone.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we actually have a segment, which is what we call the Kapeligro question.
Kapeligro, that's what we called our supporters. Listeners.
Kapeligro.
Kapeligros.
It's like peligro mates.
Fellow peligro mates.
Got it.
Fellow poverty.
Yeah, fellow strugglers.
Got it.
Fellow indigency people.
Yeah.
Indigent people. So these are the questions that were sent by the Kapeligros online.
Okay.
Specifically for you. So you're going to have to answer it. So we will read and answer the questions. Yeah, something like that. So first, it's in Tagalog.
Translation, please.
So I need a translator.
I got you.
Wow. Ang bigat.
Yeah.
So,
bring it on.
Oh, wait.
Mark, just listen, okay?
Gotcha.
May
Thank
offer,
you.
sige, I want you to translate it for me.
Yeah.
May offer sa akin for part-time coaching gig pero sobrang baba ng pay.
Hey, by sentence only.
Hindi pa naman tapos yung sentence. May offer sa akin for part-time coaching gig pero sobrang baba ng pay. Panggas lang halos.
Okay. Our fellow peligromates, she or he is saying that there's...
it's from Migs.
So Migs.
Oh, yeah. From
so let's not assume, Kapeligro-Migs. Let's just call it him.
Let's not assume. Let's call him.
Let's call Migs that.
Naubos na naman laman ng alkansya mo. Classic Petsa De Peligro moment. Pero baka di mo lang natututukan ang ipon mo. With UnionDigital's UD Save account, kaya mo mag-ipon habang kumikita. Parang alkansya lang, pero dito, may tubo. With UD, kaya mo nang hindi mag-worry kung wala pang sweldo. Kasi yung ipon mo, may dagdagdang kita. Kaya mag-download na ng UD app at mag-sign up for an account today.
Okay. Mix is saying that he's been offered coaching job.
Part-time coaching gig.
Part-time coaching gig. But the pay is not good, yeah.
It's literally just for gas.
Literally just for gas, for the coaching. Is the coaching in face-to-face?
It wasn't mentioned here, but I think it is.
Then let's scrap the question.
Well, I think this is the entirety of the question. So, Migs was offered a coaching gig. It wasn't really specified here what
it's
it
not
is.
Giving.
But it's a little lowballed for him. Okay. And it's just literally for gas money. However, he mentioned here that, or Migs mentioned here that a lot of people are saying that it's also good for exposure. So, so he's trying to be, he's a little bit torn between, getting it, but, for the sake of the, what do you call
the clout,
the exposure, and also for the sake of I need to also earn money for me to survive. So, what would be your
is it
advice?
The clout or the money?
Is it worth it or time waster only?
Yeah,
I think only he knows the real answer to that. But sometimes if he has to weigh it out, like right, because if it was sometimes you have to take the risk. Like me early in my fight career, like if I lost those fights, I would lose money or I'd break even, but it was good exposure and I won the fight. So then it got me to another bigger fight after that. Right. So, I mean, if it is good exposure, then, then you should go for it.
Yeah. I think, it's also very important. Same to us as content creators. When we were starting, we accept the X deals.
Yeah.
We attend these events for free because we would like to expand our horizons.
Yes.
We can just say that, okay, I need all the brands to approach me and then pay me something. We really need to start from something.
It's like an investment.
Yes, yeah, for exposure and to build a network. So I think, it could be worth it, but of course he needs to really weigh things out financially and at everything.
I think Migs can accept that, but he also needs to look for something that would really earn him more money.
Yeah.
So he can have like an income and at the same time an exposure.
Yeah.
Yes. I also think he can use ChatGPT to translate this before asking us. ChatGPT, right?
Yeah.
Having a hard time here. Okay.
What's the second question? We have a second question here.
There's another question, but let's not mind her. Okay. This is the question. I'm gonna read it first by myself, okay?
Okay.
Gusto ko po sana mag-enroll sa short training. For our listeners, okay, in Tagalog. Gusto ko po sana mag-enroll sa short training course para ma-promote sa work. Pero pag ginawa ko yun, halos wala nang matira sa sweldo ko buwan-buwan. Kayo po ba dati, may mga times na kailangan nyo mag-invest sa sarili nyo kahit Petsa De Peligro na? Go ba dito or delikado? Not important, Mark.
So I think it's kind of similar to
similar
the
to the
earlier
to your answer in the first one.
So
Okay.
it's from Rax. So Rax would like to enroll to a short training course for Rax to be promoted to work. However, if he's going to do that, or if Rax is gonna do that, his salary will be affected. So what will be your advice?
Yeah, it's similar, right? Like,
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
mean,
similar.
I don't know. I always like the expression, if the juice is worth the squeeze, you know, like, which is like, you know, like, is it worth it? You know, like think of the time investment and everything, and then whether it's worth it or not with the exposure and the network and the opportunities that could potentially come after.
Yeah.
You know,
And I think looking at the question, it's very easy for us to say that you have to invest something like that.
Yeah.
But we also need to be realistic sometimes. Now, you can invest, but this might not be the perfect time for you to invest right now. As of the moment, we need to survive.
Yes.
True.
So we might want to try to prioritize.
Yeah,
first.
no, for sure. That's why.
Take your time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Rax. You're on your own.
You have your own path. You have your own path.
We already
Go for
have
it.
our own problems, Rax.
Don't add up.
You're adding up, huh?
Can you not?
Please stop. No, Rax, you know, good luck. Okay, for the last question, this is more shorter.
Yeah, okay.
More shorter. More short. Okay, this is from Peligro Bon.
Okay.
Bon is the name. Any fun moments in Physical Asia that you haven't shared?
That's it.
That's it.
Okay. No, I thought something was coming after.
No, I'm cutting.
Okay.
I'm cutting the question.
Okay, got it.
Any,
That'll do it.
that
Any
will do.
lutang moments.
The others just fangirling.
No,
I'm gonna gatekeep you.
It says there, any lutang moments. Translate that.
Yeah. Any
Floating.
flying moments? No, he's floating there. So, any just go with the fun
Any story
first.
that you can
Okay.
share.
You want to share that haven't been shared in all your 10 or more than 10 podcast guesting. Yeah.
Yeah, one funny thing. Actually, the same thing happened with Lara, and she had the exact same reaction as I did. Right before we flew to Korea, we got a list of all of our contestants. Not the other contestants, sorry, our teammates. For Team Philippines. So we got a list. We got an email with our teammates that we only found out right before we flew to Korea. So I looked at the list, you know, I saw Justin Coveney, Lara, Robin, everyone, right? And then at the very top of the list was Emmanuel Pacquiao. And I was like, it didn't click though in my head, right? And I was like, I think this must be the sun or something. That's really what I thought, right? But then on every name, right underneath every name, you have the Instagram handle. And then I was like, oh, let's click. Let's see which son it is. And then when I click on it, it's him. And I'm like, oh my. And I was like, oh my God,
It is the father.
It is a father,
It's
not
the
the
father,
son,
yes.
not the Holy Spirit.
So, like-
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's a
no,
father.
that was the shocker. I mean, that was crazy. And Lara had the exact same reaction as me. And when we met in Korea, she was like, "Oh, I had the same reaction. I really thought it was the son. Like, what the heck? We're teammates with the Manny Pacquiao." And of course, like, there was crazy pressure, right? We're like, "Oh my God, we're representing the country and we're teammates with Manny. Like, we have to
Wow.
perform, right?" So that was a fun experience.
Wow.
Funny
Is
story.
it your first time to meet Pacquiao?
I know I met
In the
him
show?
one time before. Because I met him one time before that.
Okay.
Yeah. But just very briefly. Yeah, and many years ago. So this was like the first time actually like getting to know him and hanging out with him on set, and totally different experience.
Yeah.
And
Fun guy.
Such a nice, humble, cool guy.
I
You
bet
know,
he
like
is.
honestly, such a good guy. Just hanging out with us on set, like early in the morning on set, because some of the production it would go overtime and they would long shoots, right? And he was just hanging out with us and giving us tips about fight sport and diet and nutrition, and like coming from the legend himself, it was awesome.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sharing
that.
those. Love that.
As a fan, I love that.
Yeah, so those are pretty much the questions that came from our kapeligros,
Yeah.
peligromates.
Peligromates.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was wondering before we end, if you could share us like a personal kaya mo, like tipid tips.
It's a you can moment.
Tipid
I
tips
can,
like,
no. You can.
let's say like a budgeting.
Budgeting tip.
Yeah, budgeting tips
Budgeting tip.
for aspiring athletes like you in the future.
Fight life, and just life of athletics is hard. Just life. Life is just hard. It's a grind, right?
Life in general.
Life in general is hard. So,
But specifically,
just but specifically for athletes like myself, just keep trying, keep working hard. And my mentality has always been to get a little bit better every single day.
yeah.
Even because you're not motivated every single day, but just to try to get 1% better every single day and keep chugging away and keep moving forward, because you'll never know when you might have your break, right?
Yeah.
Like something good could be around the corner, and you just have to keep working hard at it. Yeah, that's life. So many ups and downs, and you just have to keep moving forward.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I think also one of the things that I picked up from our conversation is you need to have like a fire burning desire
Yes.
to achieve your goal. Because in the process of achieving your goal, not every day is going to be a Christmas day.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes it'll be challenging, and it's really part of the goal.
Oh, definitely. Like I've had so many ups and downs in my fight career. I remember when I was 12-0, I was undefeated, and I was 12-0, and I thought that I was untouchable. And then I had my first loss in my 13, unlucky number 13, and then,
13,
and that was my first professional loss, so many ups and downs in fight sport, in life, and in all sports, right? So you just have to have your eyes on the prize and just keep moving forward and not get too discouraged, right?
Mhm. Yeah. Well, for Mark Mugen, what do you think will be the next for you in the future, right after the Physical Asia?
I just want to keep competing with the Philippine Sambo team. I have the Asian Oceania Sambo Championships next year, which we're hosting here in Manila in June. So looking forward to that and training hard for that. And I'll probably have another professional MMA fight sometime in the second half of next year. And just gonna keep making funny bullshito and funny skits online and content creation.
A lot of people appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah,
Well,
no, it's fun.
If you're gonna be offered like an acting career,
Yeah.
would you accept that?
Yeah.
I think it depends.
You're not closing your doors.
I think it depends on the project. Like if it looks like something fun, like
As a bully,
like it keeps to the heart. Yeah. as a
So
bully.
fight scenes. You
Yes,
want fight
yes.
scenes. How about
fight scenes would be cool.
rom-coms?
No.
kilig moment.
Yeah.
with Mark Mugen.
I'll stick with fight scenes.
Fight scenes,
yes.
okay.
If the opportunity comes, I'd like to do fight scenes.
Let's
and some
go.
action.
Movie makers, filmmakers, fight scenes.
Okay, so since we're already talking about you not closing your doors for show business, do you have like a target role or any target partner that you would like to work with in the future?
I did the Sins of the Father TV show with Gerald Anderson, and that was a lot of fun. We had a crazy action scene.
It was a TV show.
Series, yeah.
Where we were throwing each other against the wall and like
Literally.
he gets me with a rear naked choke at the end and I pass out and go unconscious. That was a lot of fun. I if given the opportunity, I definitely like to do more action projects and stuff like that because I'm a fighter, so that's what comes natural to me. As far as like other stuff, like, yeah, I could never see myself doing like a rom-com or something else, like.
You never know. You never know.
Any favorite action film?
Action films.
Top of your mind?
Is it Jackie Chan related film?
I mean, I'm older, so it's not really action, but like Lord of the Rings. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings guy, Like I like that kind of fantasy. I do like the John Wick movies. I like the first Matrix
John
movie.
Wick, yeah. Ooh, okay, what about your dream project?
Dream project, maybe something with action. I don't really have
Superhero
one.
movie. You want under Marvel?
Are you a
maybe
Marvel
Wolverine?
fan?
Actually, people have been saying I have Wolverine.
Yeah,
Wolverine. Let's do
You can
Asian
do
Wolverine,
that.
guys.
Asian Wolverine. Asian. Yeah, you can be Asian Wolverine.
Maybe that's my dream project.
That's a dream.
For
That's
the
your dream now.
multiverse.
The multiverse.
You're in the Asia version. No
Asia
more
version.
dubbing.
I love that.
Okay.
All right. So I think that's pretty much it.
Yes.
I think we've covered everything.
Is that everything,
I
guys?
love that.
Yes.
I love that.
Thank you so much, Mark.
Thank
I'm
you,
a
guys.
fan.
Thank you. Thanks so much for watching. Yeah, it was a crazy show. Crazy experience. So,
Well, anyway, do you have any message to your fans, to your family who's gonna watch this episode?
yes, to my family, see you guys in Baguio soon. And to all my fans, thank you for watching Physical Asia and for supporting Team Philippines. And you can follow me on my socials at Mark Mugen. Thanks, guys. God bless.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you, guys.
This is not a drill. The Petsa De Peligro has been partially neutralized. Pakisecure ang inyong wallets, mag-budget ng matino, at iwasan muna ang lahat ng add to cart activity. Uulitin ko, iwasan lahat ng add to cart.
Tandaan, kaya mo mag-survive hanggang sweldo with Union Digital. Follow Union Digital Bank on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube for more tawanan and diskarte stories.
Okay, so guys, huwag nyo din kalimutan i-follow ang Petsa De Peligro sa lahat ng social media accounts, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. At syempre, Spotify.
Yes. And also, please follow us as well on our social media accounts. Warren Daniel Osinaga on IG and on just on IG.
You don't want to...
On TikTok and on FB, it's Poca.
Ni
Yeah.
Charlie's Root or Charuth sa lahat ng SOCMEDs. Follow nyo din ang Union Digital sa lahat ng social media accounts nila. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
Yes. The growing family of Union
Yes.
Digital Bank. Yes. And,
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so
Hey,
much,
thank you, guys. That was
Mark.
fun.
I had fun.
Thank you. I had fun.
Uy. Huwag kang magpapapetsa de peligro sa content. Kung biting ka sa kwentuhan, punta na sa YouTube, Spotify at Apple Podcasts para mapakinggan ang buong episodes ng Petsa de Peligro. Kompleto yan. May funny highlights, seryosong tips, at mga diskarting pwedeng makatulong sa'yo before swallow day. Kaya mo maging mas wise. Check us out sa lahat ng social media platforms. Follow Union Digital sa lahat ng social media platforms. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Petsa de Peligro bago maubos ang mobile data mo.
Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, and participants of Petsa De Peligro are their own and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the producers, sponsors, or partners of this program. All stories and discussions are shared for entertainment and educational purposes only. Any advice or opinions about money, budgeting, or financial management are based on personal experiences and should not be taken as professional financial guidance. Listeners are encouraged to seek advice from qualified professionals for their specific financial situations. Petsa De Peligro aims to inspire, entertain, and empower Filipinos to make wiser, more confident financial choices. One kwento at a time. Union Digital Bank is an entity regulated by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. For any concerns, please submit a ticket through the in-app help desk on the UD